Honorable members, please take your places. All rise. All rise.
Members of the House of Assembly, a commission has been issued by Her Honour, the Honourable Mayanne Francis, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia, which I shall read as follows. To the Honourable Darrell Dexter, Premier of Nova Scotia, greeting. Whereas the present General Assembly of the Province of Nova Scotia was summoned to meet on Thursday, the 25th day of June next, then to be begun and held at Halifax, from which date the said General Assembly will meet for the dispatch of business. And inasmuch as I cannot conveniently be present in the said legislature until the members have elected to serve, who have been elected to serve in the House of Assembly, have elected their Speaker. Now, therefore, I have thought fit to require and command you, and do hereby require and command you to convey and declare to the members of the House of Assembly that I will defer declaring the causes for which I have been summoned, summoned them to assemble until the House of Assembly has elected a Speaker who shall be presented in the said House for my approbation, given under my hand and seal at arms this 19th day of June in the year of our Lord 2009 and in the 58th year of Her Majesty's reign, Mayanne E. Francis, Lieutenant Governor of Nova Scotia.
Please be seated. I have the honor to table the returns of the most recent general election and to report that the members present in the House have taken the oath and signed the roll, and they therefore claim the right to take their seats in this place. The floor now accepts nominations for the position of Speaker of the 61st General Assembly. Honourable the Premier.
Thank you. I nominate for the position of Speaker Charlie Parker of Pictou Centre. Pictou West, I'm sorry.
Too many members. Does the honourable member accept the nomination?
Yes, I accept.
Are there any other nominations? The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Clerk. On behalf of our caucus, I'd like to second the nomination of the member from Pictou West, Charlie Parker.
The Honourable Leader of the Progressive Conservative Party.
Thank you. And on behalf of our caucus, I would like to support the nomination and the second of the motion.
There being no further nominations, Mr. Charles Parker, and the member for Pictou West, is elected Speaker of the House of Assembly.
Please be seated. Well, honourable members of the House of Assembly, I thank the House for the great honour that is bestowed upon me, and I will do my best to uphold the prestige and the high tradition of the Speaker's office. And I respectfully ask for the cooperation and assistance of all honourable members. I will now recognize the Attorney General.
Mr. Speaker, I beg leave to introduce a bill entitled An Act Respecting Oaths of Office.
The Attorney General begs leave to introduce a bill entitled An Act Respecting Oaths of Office.
An Act Respecting Oaths of Office.
Order that this bill be read a second time on a future day. I'll now recognize the Government House Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I hereby give notice that on a future day I shall move the adoption of the following resolutions. I move that one chair of committees, a deputy speaker, be appointed from each of the 3 caucuses. The Honourable Member for Cape Breton Nova, the Honourable Member for Clare, the Honourable Member for Cape Breton West are the chair of committees and deputy speakers. The chair of committees and deputy speakers from the government caucuses be the deputy speaker within the meetings of the House of Assembly Act. The annual salary of the deputy speaker, established pursuant to the House of Assembly Act, be divided equally amongst the 3 chairs of committees and deputy speakers. Mr. Speaker, I hereby request waiver and notice of and passage without debate.
Thank you. Is it agreed that notice is waived? For those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Those against say nay. The motion is carried. And I would declare that the 3 deputy speakers are elected. I'll once again recognize the Government House Leader.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I hereby give notice that on a future day I shall move a resolution in the following form. Be it resolved, pursuant to Rule 60, a special committee be appointed whose duty shall be to prepare and report with all convenient speed lists of members to compose the standing committees of the House, and that the said standing committees be constituted for the life of this Assembly. The list be deposited in the office of the Chief Clerk, and that the committees be established with full authority from the date the lists are deposited in the office of the Chief Clerk. The chair of each committee be a member named as chair of that committee. That said committees be severally empowered to examine and inquire into all matters and things as may be referred to them by this House, and the said committees be severely empowered to, from this time, report to the House their observations and opinions. The special committee be composed of the following 5 members: the member from Cape Breton Centre, the member from Cape Breton North, the member from Cape Breton South, the member for Cole Harbour Eastern Passage, and the member for Queens. Further, Mr. Speaker, in accordance with Rule 33, I ask the normal notice of this motion be dispensed with and that this resolution be now adopted.
You're asking for waiver of notice. Is it agreed that the notice be waived?
Agreed.
Those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The motion is carried.
Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor is without.
Let Her Honor be admitted.
Can we get these doors? Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor. It is the wish of Her Honor that the ladies and gentlemen be seated.
May it please Your Honor, the House of Assembly, agreeable to Your Honor's command, has proceeded to the choice of a Speaker and has elected Charlie Parker, member for the electoral district of Pictou West. To that office, and by its direction, I present him for the approbation of Your Honor.
I approve of the Speaker whom the House of Assembly has chosen.
Your Honor's ready approval of the choice with which I have been honored by this House, having constituted me in due form Speaker of the House of Assembly, it has now become my duty, in the name of the representative of Her Majesty's loyal subjects, the people of this province, respectfully to demand all their accustomed rights and privileges, and that they shall have freedom of speech in their debates, that they may be free from arrest during their attendance in Parliament, and that I, as their Speaker, may have free access to Your Honor's person.
I most cheerfully grant your request, and I declare that the House is now in session.
His Honor, the Speaker.
You may be seated. Well, honourable members, I just want to say a brief word. Again, I want to thank you very much for your support, and it's certainly an honour to be the Speaker of this Legislative Assembly, and I'm very much looking forward to working with all of you in the months and years to come. And I know we're near the end of our session here today, and I just want to wish one and all a good summer. And I'm now going to recognize the Government House Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I do now move the House that we do now adjourn and meet again at the call of the Speaker.
Is it agreed?